Howdy. We just have a small update on the G310 today, and we're going to install a catalytic converter that kind of comes for this muffler. Here is the cheap Chinese catalytic converter, drop-in style. At a cost of around $15, there's quite a bit of work that's gone into making that. It is meant to just drop in here, but as you'll see, it's about as accurate as you would expect for the money. So we're just going to give it a little tickle up and hopefully get that fitting in better. If you didn't happen to have a grinder available, a little panel beating with a hammer would have probably done the same trick. That's a bit better, but the muffler has got a taper in there and the shoulders are rubbing. There isn't a lot that can be done about that without a bigger hammer. That appears to actually fit pretty well, although it doesn't go in as far as I might have expected. We're going to come up a little bit short there, and the springs aren't going to be able to make it. Going to try taking just a little bit more off to see if it'll go in a little further, but it's kind of hard to see what it's hitting on in there. I think that's about as far as it's meant to go in. Definitely going to come up a little bit short there. So we'll go ahead and mark this up and chop about 10 mil off the back. It's about 2.5 twists to get this O2 sensor off, and you just want to pre-twist it before you reinsert later. If you ever need to get a line around a pipe, the old paper method works pretty well. And we don't really want that going back into the motor. Can be a little bit tricky putting this one back in, as you've got to line up the bottom mount by the O2 sensor at the same time. Okay, we're going to fire it up here without the baffle in the back. It was a lot quieter than I expected actually. That cat makes quite a noise reduction. And we're just going to put the tail piece back in, but remove the baffle portion from it. So the tail piece here is fully open and we've got the cat in line. And here is a reminder of what the stock exhaust sounds like. Really does sound like a sewing machine with that muffler. And this next one is with the rear baffle and no cat. And then we have the cat installed. We're definitely in the tame but now legal zone. So I think the next step will be to play around with the baffle and lose the cat. Well, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.